What's going on, guys? Andrew here with East Coast Tech. I want to start today's video by giving a shout out to a few of my friends that have really been there for me and have inspired me to get back out in the job market and pursue my goals in IT. As of yesterday, I was offered a job in IT, so I'll be moving in the right direction for my future, and I'm really excited. But I do have some bad news. Unfortunately, there's a lot of YouTubers that have already done a video about today's topic, and I missed them by a week. Damn it. However, I'm still gonna do it because it was already on my list of videos to do, so here it is, the review of NZXT's Aer RGB Fan. This fan was released last year and has been added to the list of all the RGB goodies we've been getting recently. I'm also going to do an in-depth lighting demo with CAM software from NZXT. The Aer RGB Fan comes in very simple packaging and is bundled with the fan, some data cables, a fan extension cable, and a low noise adapter. The unit is sturdy enough, and the LEDs are mounted behind the translucent ring. Installation was straightforward, with the only hardship being cable routing, and as you can see here, I had to route the cable kind of crisscrossy in front of the PCI Express covers, and then down behind, and then into the NZXT Hue unit. Luckily, I was an early adopter to the Hue Plus system, so I only had to buy fans for my case. Now, I just went with one for now because I'm not really that comfortable putting non-static pressure optimized fans on my radiator. If NZXT does come out with a Aer RGB, or they'll probably call it water without a vowel or something, fan for their radiators, then I'll probably switch over to those. So let's split screen this bitch! So this is NZXT's CAM software, an all-in-one PC stat monitor. Here we have readings for CPU temps, GPU temps, fan speeds, RAM, and hard drive usage. There's even an advanced tab that shows graphs if you're into that. In short, this app's got all the specs of a full-featured hardware monitor. This software also doubles as the controller for NZXT's USB devices like the Grid Plus fan controller, the Kraken line of AIO liquid coolers, and the Hue Plus. I do also use a Kraken X61 to cool my CPU, and the interface looks something like this. The first gen Krakens don't have too many features, but at the time it was one of the first to even offer LED lighting, let alone RGB customization. Moving on to the Hue settings. You can see that the Hue can support up to 2 channels, and each channel can support up to 4 LED strips, or 5 fans, respectively. What makes NZXT's light strips and air fans different over traditional RGB strips and such from other companies like Cable Mod is that each LED can be controlled separately, like so. Apparently the primary LED strip automatically syncs with the first one on the second channel. I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen or not. It could be a bug, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start us back on a fixed color. The default here is blue, and the setting's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, pick a color and boom, solid lighting. Breathing gives us a little more animation. Default obviously is 1 color, however they do give you the option to add 2, which I will do here. Personally, I like a little more pizzazz, but breathing into other colors is pretty cool. Next up is fading. Default's here to 3 colors, and I'll just demo that real quick. You could add more here, and I think I actually do have a custom profile I set up, so it kind of actually goes through all the colors in the rainbow here. I'll show you guys that too. That's actually pretty neat. I think this is actually the closest you can get to mimicking Razer's chroma spectrum cycling setting, but unfortunately it can never sync up perfectly, but who knows what the future will bring. I know a lot of companies are starting to work together. NZXT did recently come out with a ROG case which actually does work with their aura lighting. So I'm thinking a little more collab might be in the future for us. Marquee's pretty neat. It's kind of like a pachinko or a casino slot game lighting. The covering marquee makes two colors kind of follow each other, similar to the original marquee. You can also add more colors. I think I have a profile here. No. Okay, so I've got 3 here. Blue, green, and yellow. After that, we have the pulse setting. This is probably the most annoying to look at. My IMO. So it's very distracting to me. So, do we have any other? Okay, we've got 2 colors here. That's probably just as annoying. You could obviously add more colors to that. Let's go with like 5, just in case you felt like having a seizure today. I'm gonna skip over Spectrum Wave here because I kind of introed that setting. Alright, fuck it, we'll do it. Yeah. Alternating, very self-explanatory here. Just eat at Joe's, guys. Eat at Joe's. Candlelight, as the name suggests, produces like a flicker effect, similar to, well, Candlelight. The color can be changed. Let's do like a light blue. And we get a little more pronounced flicker effect because of the lightness of the color. Personally, I like this setting due to its natural ambiance, and it's really easy on the eyes, even if you're in the dark. So if you liked this video, hit that like button. If you disliked it, dislike it. As always, this was Andrew with East Coast Tech, and I'll see you in the next one.